we've scaled our furniture removal business from $250K to 1 million in just 1 year. Join us on this video as we share key systems and processes that fuel this incredible growth. I'm Dan Beals with Dan's Holloway. Stick around for the insider tips and tricks on how you can do the same. Coming for that furniture. So this time last year, it was just me and one other guy. So these are the systems and processes that I've been implementing along the way. There's a lot of things that make your business. It's not just one thing, it's not just the other. There's systems, there's processes, everything matters in what it is that you're doing and how you do things. What happens if this happens? What do we do if this happens? These are all the processes that you need to know for your business. So last year, I did none of this. I did none of these. I only did furniture stores. I did the Google ads and the Facebook ads. And I had started using WorkEase, but I had not been using any text automations up to this point. Now, in regards to this time last year, I had started using ADP payroll. That was one of my biggest moves on top of my WorkEase platform. Those are the two things that really got most of this all started, okay? With ADP, it comes with free ZipRecruiter, okay? That has been super important in getting a lot of positions filled and making it easier for me to do this. But I didn't have this. I was doing this. I created this for my one furniture store, or all of my furniture stores. I had my route planning and I used Google Drive. So I used a lot of the system, but I just opened it up into processes, okay? So I've been using our donation center as my donation center. I recently started using local charities. I've always been doing different things and trying different options for getting rid of this furniture. So now, as a $1 million business, what am I doing to make all this happen, okay? So let's talk about this. I still am only doing these forms of ads. I'm doing Google and Facebook, and then I do SEO, social media posts all over the place, okay? These are the big components of what it is that we do to gather a lot of business, okay? Our B2B marketing, furniture stores is a huge percentage. This right here by itself is probably 70% of my business, just the furniture stores. And then the realtors, assisted living facilities, professional organizers, and all of this content hasn't even started yet. Like, I have not been getting any work from this in a large fashion. It might be some here and there, but this has not started trickling in yet. This is going to massively start growing over this summer, okay? But this here also gonna massively grow us over this summer. This CRM WorkEase, okay? I can't tell you how much of a benefit this has been to my business, okay? So by the ease of just being able to schedule everybody, just the ease of being able to see all of my customer information, the ease of being able to understand my analytics and what I'm making and what I'm doing, such a huge help, okay? I definitely pay top dollar for this, and it's worth it. I didn't start paying top dollar. I really grew my way into this, right? So I started as just the basic plan. I don't remember what all the costs were, but I started at just the basic plan, and then I started doing text automation and email automation. So when I first upgraded into these, it was a really big help, okay? But I was only able to have like 5 automations, and I had 6 months where I only used 6 automations, and that was just for a reminder text, is for a couple of messages afterwards, and then having my reviews and referrals and stuff like that. Now I have up to 30 messages that I can do all the time, and I'm just like blah, 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 everywhere. All of my leads, all of my previous customers, I'm just messaging everybody all the time, so that way we can constantly be in people's faces. That is a huge thing, okay? Now let's get into some of these systems and time management things. All of this stuff is so important for the business because I don't have to do it all, okay? That is the most important aspect. Like, I might be good at things, but I want to hire better people that know it better than I do, so that way I can constantly grow, and then I can delegate things in a better way. Personnel and employees. I now currently have 7 employees. 7, all right? From 1 to 7 in 12 months. What do those guys do? So 6 employees are for trucks, okay? I have 3 trucks that run full time, and I'm not even filling them up. Like, I can do $1 million a year with just 2 trucks, but I'm trying to push it, ramp it further. How do we get to $2 million a year? I talked about my 6 guys that are on the 3 trucks. My 7th person is like a right hand, always with me, always experimenting, always going through the thought experiments. We're always talking about different things to where we can always be making improvements, okay? Some new things that we've just started doing, all right? The yearly, monthly, weekly goal action plans, okay? These are extremely important for me right now, okay? I just found this, simple thing on Canva. I didn't even change it. I just printed it off, had it blown up and laminated, and then I use them every week, okay? So this is just like a weekly thing, all right? Now, it's not fully completed. I do fill it out completely all the time, but this is just an example, okay? It's just some basic things for this week that we need to do. Start on the employee handbook, write some specific SOPs, email automations, reaching out to community partners, okay? Writing down the steps that we're gonna use. What are obstacles that we predict? How do we overcome those obstacles? Little things that make, and I write these all over the place, whether it's the week, whether it's the month, a quarter, a year. The whole objective for that is to keep me accountable and making sure that I'm hitting the goals that I need to hit. I need to always be adding to my processes and systems so I can grow this business. I'm not trying to be $1 million. I'm not trying to be just $2 million. I'm trying to be a domination in the industry. I'm trying to take it to a whole new heights and make it as big as possible and to see where things can go, okay? So my processes, donation centers, local charities that I work with, fix and flippers, my reselling, my auctions, my liquidation sales, my storage units, everything, even down to my temp agencies, okay? I have a great relationship with a local temp agency called LaborJack. They help me out extremely for people calling in sick. I lose a guy and then I'm not hiring immediately. I'm always hiring at least a week, 2 weeks out using LaborJack. It's gonna make it so much easier. Is it expensive? Sure. But it's a temporary basis, and I have all this worked out into my budgets. It is part of my process. It is part of my systems, okay? My B2B reach out schedule, okay? That's something that I started in the beginning with just my furniture stores. I dominated my furniture stores. So next, what do I have to do, all right? Copy and paste, make some edits, and keep on editing until I perfect them. Realtors, assisted living facilities, professional organizers. It's all a big team effort. I cannot do all this myself. I cannot. That is impossible for me to do everything here, and it's arrogant for me to think that I can, okay? So building the team around me, implementing my processes, all of my systems is going to help me build and grow massively, okay? 1 year, 250,000 to 1 million. 1 year, okay? What can you do? Can you implement these same processes? Can you just start using payroll and then just implementing W-2 employees? Like, why are you paying cash? Why are you doing that kind of stuff? Take those next steps. Always be making your business better, and everything else will start just flowing. Everything. I'm Dan from Dan's Haul Away. If you like this content, click here or here, see some more videos.